I'm going to show you how to make this wreath, and I received this wreath for my daughter from my aunt, and I asked her if I could make a video with her wreath, and so I just took some pieces of it apart to show you how she did it, and she showed me how she did it. And this was made with 16 inches of metal wreath and then 5 pieces of tulle cut in 7 inches for each section, and the bow is 3 yards, and there's about 5 different pieces of different colors, like a rainbow type of colors for the tulle. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, this is the front of the wreath, and this is the back, and about 80 pipe cleaners were used, and each section of the 16-inch metal wreath, about 10 pipe cleaners were used in each section. So you're going to just take your 5 pieces of tulle that were cut in about 7 inches and then just collect them and pinch them right in the center like a bow. And with the pipe cleaner, you're going to go into one of the sections and you're going to twist it a couple of times around the 2 center bars, and then take the tulle and take it like a bow and pinch the center and place it right in between the pipe cleaners. You can do it the long way, and you can also adjust it sideways too, just however it looks the fullest in the wreath. And then you're going to twist it a few times like a twist tie, and then flip it over, and then you're going to pull the pipe cleaners through, and then you're going to twist around the outside of the bars and then twist it together back through the center. And you'll do this for each section of tulle, and about 10 sections were used for each section on the wreath, and you just keep doing that. And you also can place the tulle sideways or the long way, and you can alternate between the two just as long as it covers up the pipe cleaner and it looks full. And then you just keep repeating that. Just take your pipe cleaner and bring it through the 2 bars and twist it, and then add the tulle like a bow and then twist it in the back. And that's how easy this wreath is to make. Very easy. I'm going to show you this about 3 more times, and then after that I'm going to show you how to make the bow. Okay, with this bow, because it's one-sided, I'm going to have to do a lot of twisting to make sure it stays one-sided. So I'm going to leave a tail and then twist a loop about a couple inches of a loop, and then leave a tail because that will be one tail that I'll have, and at the end I'll have another tail. Then I'm going to pull up another loop that's just a little bit bigger and make sure it's facing the same way, and then bunch it together. And then on the other side I'm going to have to twist so it's facing upwards and facing the same way, and then loop it again the same size as the other side, and the center will be, the first loop will be the center, and then I'm going to go to the next side and do the same thing where I have to make sure it's facing the same way, and so if I have to every single time just twist it a little bit and then make the loop just a tiny bit bigger on that side and hold it in place with my fingers. At the end I'm going to use a pipe cleaner to put it all together so it stays in place. And then on the opposite side I'll do the same thing. The next bow, because it's facing the opposite direction, I have to twist it and make a loop a little bit bigger just like the other side, and so I'm just going to keep repeating that back and forth. Every time I make a loop I have to make sure it's facing upwards by twisting it one time. You can do it twice too if you want to make sure it's secure, but with this type of ribbon it's a little bit thicker of ribbon, so I'm just going to twist it once and then make the loop, and then on the opposite side make the loop the same size as that other loop, but the loops are just a tiny bit bigger each time. So I'm going to go back and forth until all the loops are made, and make sure I have a tail a little bit bigger than the first tail, but right around the same size. Okay, I'm going to twist my ends at the bottom to make sure they're twisted going the right way, and then I'm going to take the pipe cleaner through that first center loop and secure it a couple of times around to make sure all of the pieces are secured. And in the back I have to place that pipe cleaner through one of the loops to secure it around. And then I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and place it around the top of the wreath, and my bow is complete.